Welcome back. We are having our third conversation this morning, and as we mentioned, Paul, it's all about the Call It Night Festival. And of course, we can't talk about the festival without our friends from the Belize City Council. We have here with us Erin Garnett Miller, and she is the Communications Manager with the Belize City Council. And also with us is Melisha MacDougall, who is the Local Economic Development Manager, also with the Belize City Council. Ladies, thanks for joining us. And welcome.
Thank you.
Guys, we're back.
We are back.
It's been a while, so we're really excited to come here today.
Of course. You guys feel like an extension of Oye.
I know, right?
But I'm excited that we're talking about this because I believe this is the first festival since the municipal elections.
Yes. As you guys know, we have been going into many different communities and bringing our night festival, bringing local economic development. We've been to Port Loyola, Lekai, Pickstock, Fort George. We've been all over the city. But now, this weekend, we're going to be in the Collett constituency for the first time. And we're so excited about that.
This is the first time we're going to Collett.
This is the first time. So we're trying to hit all the areas.
Okay.
We're going to be shutting down a portion of Central American Boulevard for
Take
days.
note, guys. Take note for you folks who do your weekend errands. Only City Council could shut down part of the city. But for good reason.
But for a great reason. It's really about local economic development and bringing, as you know, family-friendly, fun, positive activities into all sections of the city. And so we're really excited about this. We have an amazing list of vendors. We have Sweet Paint Band 3.0 performing on Central American Boulevard, Coconut Boy, and so much more. Have you heard of that before?
No.
Sweet Paint Band 3.0 on Central American Boulevard.
The first time I saw the advertisement, I said, yeah, people are locked up.
Interesting.
The busiest spot.
No, but you know what? It might be the busiest part, but the timing of the day is a little bit less stressful.
So what's the timing of the day?
4 p.m. to 10.
Okay, well, that makes sense.
It'll be, winding down. People will be more than likely done with all of their Saturday grocery shopping and market tending and all of this.
We will need to cut off earlier, as you know, for setup, right? So I'm thinking from like 9 a.m. we're going to be using the space. But obviously, we're keeping the roundabout flowing. We have the back streets all connected, so I think it's going to be fine.
And the back streets, they're paved for the most part, or at least
we've been doing some work.
Actually, there's a lot of work that's been done on the back street, so there should be effortless ease. I mean, it's awesome.
I still need to reach my area.
I'm excited.
But now a different
It's a different morning show segment.
But I see some of their initial reactions from the community, and they seem to be excited.
Yeah, some have said, oh, this is the first time. We're looking forward to it. I'll be there. And we are so excited to have them. This is going to be an amazing night. I think this is going to be a Call It Night Festival. The theme is A Night for Mom. And so this is the Mother's Day weekend. You could come here and find the perfect gift for your mom, or you could take your mom to the event and have the experience be their Mother's Day gift, right? Just because we have so much going on and some amazing giveaways in store. We've been advertising our fully loaded kids zone with free cotton candy, bouncy houses and snow cones. And some of the moms were like, wait, it's our night.
It's our day. But it kind of works out in their favor.
So we have some, they're going to be distracted, right?
Yes, exactly.
So we have some amazing giveaways for the moms. We have cash prizes, refrigerators, microwave throughout the night.
Wow. You know, I have to say, guys, I remember, I think, perhaps it was one of the other night festivals. You guys also planned a night festival around Mother's Day. And that was so perfect because I can't imagine what an experience is like for a mom, just knowing that this is designed especially for them to celebrate them and for their families to come out. Because oftentimes, a lot of these celebrations like Mother's Day and Father's Day, although it's for that mom or that dad, they still want to be around their family, Paul.
Of course.
So I'm excited about it. Miss MacDougall, though, let's get you in the conversation because we always talk about the economic development aspect of this. It's an important part. It's not just about the fun, but it's about development as well.
Well, for this particular area, there's a lot of mom and pop shops. If you would, traverse the Central American Boulevard area in particular, that side, there's a lot of other businesses that will be participating along the road as well. So where we are blocking off, there are several little nooks of, garnaches, panades, tamales, and all of that will be, infused in this awesome night. So we're very excited to see what the turnout will be.
I think it'll be a lot.
Because it's a very vast community. So
an active area.
Yes, very active, and The kid zone, I think whoever is dealing with that kid zone will have quite a feat.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
I can
excited to
imagine.
hear about that
Yeah.
because that community does also have a lot of children, and we are looking forward to them just making a ruckus the entire night with also the clown and the face painter. I'm sure they will come and say, well, their hands are tired from making things, but it's an exciting event for all of our small businesses and owners, vendors that are in that area as well, because you know it's in their communities, so they would want to, of course, come out and showcase.
And
what
keep
they
it
have.
safe too.
I think
Yes.
that's one of the best part of these events and going into different areas is that each area you go to, you get to incorporate the people that actually live in these areas. For example, along that stretch that we're using, we have Hard Rock Songs that lives right
They're
there.
right there.
So they're going to be the song system for this event. So
Simple.
it's really taking the opportunities all over the city.
Yeah, so is that how it works when you go into a city? You give priority to
Those who live in the
businesses
area,
within the
we want to
area?
make
Because
sure
that's
that
the whole-
they know what's
yeah.
happening so that they can come out. Obviously, this event and every single event that we have is completely open to the public as a whole and free to enter. So this is not an event that's only for college
Right.
residents, right? This is for the entire city.
It's just
to-
where it's happening.
Yeah, we just
Yeah.
try to take it around, but it's open to everybody.
Yeah.
It
So
promotes all-inclusive business, you know, engagement as well, which is one of the things that we thrive for as a council, because we want to additionally bring in communities, but more so the business part of the
Right.
communities.
So the
that people are-
expectation is that businesses from within that community will be there, whether it's food or whatever, beverages
Yeah.
or whatever, will be there on Saturday night.
Right.
Yes.
And there's, of course, our usual staple. There's Boin and Boin, there's Brain Freeze, there's all of these
Yeah.
usual mixes
Hard
that we would
drinks,
have.
soft drinks,
hard drinks, soft
grapefruit
drinks,
options.
natural juices. So
There's
it's
something for
gonna be
everyone.
awesome. Right.
There's
Really?
always something for everyone.
Let's talk a bit about security. Maybe a concern to some.
Yeah.
What are we doing with that?
Well, we have already had our official, for all of these, we have a meeting with the Belize Police Department, no matter which area we go to. And so in collaboration with them, we also have our in-house enforcement team. They have already scoped out the area, have already developed their protection plan, and they are good to go.
Okay. So there's
So we have a great police presence there on Saturday.
Well, I know that the event is quickly approaching, but is it too late for any small vendor to say, hey, City Council, can I squeeze in there really quickly?
Sabrina, you know we don't turn
We
people
don't turn
back.
All right, all right.
Find space for you.
we find space because the main goal is to get vendors out there, market them and have them benefit. We don't turn away our small business owners.
Wonderful.
Let's talk a bit about the venue then. What portion of the
Okay.
boulevard will be blocked off? Will it be on both sides?
So we're going to be using right after the hand roundabout. The hand roundabout will still be active. Vehicles will still be able to go around. And we're going right up to Iguana Street.
Okay, Iguana Street. Yes, I know where Iguana Street is.
I don't. Where is it?
Iguana Street is the
Right
street
after
by the
Antelope.
big store. There's a big
Lucky, yeah.
Yeah, it's Lucky Star. I think that's the name
Yeah.
of the
Oh, okay,
store.
I know
Yes.
that.
Yes, a
Okay,
big orange
guys.
store.
So in
And,
terms of traffic, that's where it's going to be blocked off.
Okay,
And
all
it's
right.
on both sides.
Right.
Yes.
Right, so you're going to use all that space. as
Okay.
well.
Okay. Well, that's doable.
Yeah.
It's not.
That's it,
It's not as bad as we thought. It's not a big blockage.
Right.
And of course, as you mentioned, while the event begins at 4, the area will be closed off earlier to set up.
From 9 a.m. We
Right.
need our vendors to come in. They need to set up. We need to get them all lit up with their tents, electricity, all of that.
So
And we
how-
want to actually urge vendors to actually come out when we ask them to come out, because it's a night festival, so we need to run the lights where they need to be. So you can't come in at 4 o'clock and say, well, I will put up my tent and
Right.
expect that you will get
That's-
electricity.
You want to sit down in
No.
a dark, they sell your food.
We will, of course, try our best to accommodate, but it will be very difficult for
Yeah.
us. So we try to prepare way ahead of time,
Yes.
so that people are, when the event starts, we want to make sure that everything flows smoothly
And
with
that's,
everyone.
I think that's where we should strive to be, because I mean, I know that there's the culture in the Caribbean, or just in general, where we were known to be late.
Yeah.
But come on, man, make
Yeah.
we start this
Yeah.
thing on time, show up on time so you're able to get your food selling, your space looks the right way.
Right.
And it's an experience for everyone, including the vendors and persons stopping by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ladies-
There are some additional preventative measures that that we want to note as well, because there are sometimes people would come in with their tents in trucks and whatnot. They want to get into a space, but it's already, some people have already established their space, and then there's someone else there. So we want to make sure that they're there early enough that they have the time that they need to set up, rather than to have to figure out how to maneuver through tents and different types of things to get to their space. So we just need everybody to be on time.
This is the first night festival where we're going into different communities and ensuring that we bring a small business to life. Of course, we're also bringing entertainment as well. This is just the start.
Right.
Yeah.
What else do we have on the agenda?
Well, I know so many people have been asking about the iconic super sale, and our next one is going to be June. It's going to be our kickoff the summer edition.
Yes.
Okay, perfect.
So we're talking a water zone, pool, slides. We're doing it all.
Where
Paul looks
are
a
you
bit
going to do that?
confused.
Yeah.
Battlefield Park. We have a little area there. Remember, there's a
Yes,
fountain in there.
there is a
So when we
fountain.
have a special event like this, we turn it on, and the kids they go crazy for it.
That's
So this is
perfect.
really the kickoff the summer event. Get your bathing suits, get your water zone stuff ready, and it's gonna be a great one.
I'm always so amazed that you're able to incorporate some aspect of the services that you provide as being free.
Yes.
How do you go about doing that when a lot of times, I mean, these things cost?
Yeah.
They do.
Well, you know, at the council, a big part of what we do is trying to find the balance. Obviously, we have our mandate, which is drains and infrastructure and all of these really important things. But it's kind of hard being a council responsible for the well-being of an entire city and ignoring certain aspects, like ignoring the fact that they don't really have events for families, ignoring the fact that so many people are in need of job opportunities. And so when it comes to us, we try to find that balance to see what can we do to make sure that we, you know, have layers of services available and not only the mandate.
Yeah. Now, and speaking of balance, I love the inclusivity that this Saturday night's event brings, because I don't know how to phrase it properly, but the Collet community isn't necessarily considered one of those communities that supports, for example, wholly the current administration per se, just political history. But yet you have this administration and your council
you know,
going in there.
our job
and-
is to go
Right.
beyond all of
Right.
that,
Talk a bit
right?
about that.
Being a Belize City Council for everybody, and that's really our focus regardless of political views. We have a service to provide, and our service is for every single resident regardless of political affiliation, right? So this is just one of those times, and many times where, you know, we have to go beyond, look beyond, and make sure that we're doing something that affects residents positively regardless of all of that.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. Ladies, let's take a quick rerun again and look at the area that will be blocked, and of course, just some of the things that we can expect this weekend.
So we're looking at 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. this Saturday, Central American Boulevard. We're going to be blocking off from after the hand roundabout to Iguana Street. It's going to be an amazing lineup. We have Sweet Pain 3.0, Coconut Boy, and much more on Central American Boulevard. We have an amazing set of vendors, over 60 signed up so far for this event. A really great opportunity to get Mother's Day gifts, whether it's Bath and Body Works products or handmade products. We have it all here, and an amazing, fully loaded free kids zone.
Okay.
Wonderful.
Time again, place. Let's do that. And you said you had some giveaways. So like, will you give out tickets? How will that work?
We have some fun games and questions throughout the night, and that's how you get these awesome giveaways.
What's the questions?
Can't
They're
do
not
that.
watching.
You have to come find with at the booth. Yes. Look for the Belize City Council's booth.
Yeah.
And of course, they're walking away with big prizes like
Yes.
microwaves, what else?
Refrigerators,
Fridge.
cash
Yes, the
prizes,
fridge
dinner
stove.
for two.
Oh,
We're trying
wow.
to really mix it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I'll tell you too, though. a lot of moms, at least if I was a mom, I don't want nobody give me no household items.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to mix it up, because there are some people who like, no, I don't want that. That's not for me. That's for the house. And there are some moms who would do anything for a refrigerator now to keep her food cold and her family safe, right?
Yeah,
so we're trying to.
But give me that the day after Mother's Day.
I'm like,
I'm not a mom.
Give me the air fryer the day after, so the house gets what it needs.
You can always get a bottle of wine. I think we have.
Oh, we had a whole segment before that.
Anyway,
hint for Miss McDougall's Mother's Day gift. She mentioned already what she wanted.
Yeah, he knows me. He already knows he needs to get 12 of whatever Mariska was selling.
Wonderful.
And to be clear, the boots are free.
No.
Okay,
Why
call it brand new?
It's a balance problem. It's a balance. Right?
They did say balance.
I mean, the boot cost obviously does not cover the cost of these events, but it's a little something towards our marketing efforts and things like that. And so a standard 10 by 10 is only a $25 charge, and it goes up from there.
That's not bad. Okay, that's
not bad. It's not bad at all.
But remember, that's the space, because some people really think that you get a tent and a table with that as well. So please be clear. It's
provide
the
your own
space.
tent.
Yes, you need to
have
bring
to bring your own tent.
Yes. A tent is
BYOC.
necessary too, because we need to have the wires run on something. So the tent frame is what we actually use to light your booth. So please be mindful.
Only $25
I know, right?
to have a space where it's going to be jam-packed with people. They obviously will want something that you have. So definitely take the opportunity. As Erin said, they never turn anyone away. Ladies, thank you so much for stopping by.
Us.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
And good luck.
Thanks.
All right, we're going to take our final break. And when we come back, the conversation is about the countdown to a benefit concert. Stay with us. We'll be right back.